Why does she always look at us like we're dumb?
Because we are dumb. Welcome to the shit shows, motherfucker.
What up, peeps? How you doing?
She's looking at us because it's true.
She goes, okay, is you ready? We're waiting on her.
We are dumb.
All right. So.
What up, big dog?
Not much, man. How you doing? How was your week?
Weekend was good. Just tired, man.
Yeah?
Just tired. I don't know why.
Man, I tell you what, it's only Monday, and I am whooped.
I think I'm getting lazy.
I think it rained all weekend.
Yeah.
That's the reason
And it was chilly.
And it was chilly.
Fire weather. We burned a fire from like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. whenever we got home till we went to bed last night.
Oh, yeah?
Went through a whole lot of wood. Wood.
Did you really go through a whole lot of wood?
Went through a whole lot of wood. We'll watch the season finale of our favorite show right now, The White Lotus.
So I hear everybody's Googling this White Lotus. It's like the number one reason, things that people are Googling.
It's
the finale. Go ahead and ruin it for everybody.
The couple with the girl with the English girl with the big teeth and her boyfriend, they die. They gone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Spoiler alert.
I love when we fucking spoil it.
This season of White Lotus, though, was very dark.
Yeah, it was not my favorite.
It was like, crazy humor, stupid humor, something that, the drama kept you going. But this one was kind of dark.
Yeah. No, it was. It wasn't, like good. I said, it wasn't my favorite season. I still think my favorite.
How many seasons are there? I hadn't seen any.
This was the third. And there are only 8 episodes, so it's not like it drags you out for a whole half a year. So this was the third. This one was in Thailand. Last season was in France,
Italy,
something like that, and then Hawaii was the first.
I tell you what, do you find yourself? Well, I know you do because you watch all these, movies, sitcoms, and not sitcoms, but episodes that run one after another for like, for instance, The Sopranos.
Yeah.
How many episodes of Sopranos each season?
I want to say it was 16.
And there was how many seasons? 8, 9,
7.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I get bored about 3 seasons into a show, and I'm like, I feel like it's the same thing. It's, repeat. Yeah. Wash and repeat the same thing. It's just different characters or different, That's why when Game of Thrones, I got burned out on Game of Thrones, even though I got addicted quickly to it.
Yeah.
I almost wrecked because I watch it driving.
So you are, we say this all the time, Stephanie's stepbrother. You and him are like, y'all can't. It's like you get hyped up about something. Her stepbrother will get hyped up about, like, let's just say a TV show, and then 3 episodes in, he's like, I'm over it. It's like, bro,
I'll watch it, but then again, I won't, like, we haven't watched believe it or not, the last 2 episodes of Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just because I don't want it to end or something. Yellowstone's different. Something like Sopranos. I could watch Sopranos, but I'd have to watch it like you do, just kind of like in the background.
Yeah. Well, I watch it in the background because I've seen it 23 fucking times. But
now, The Wire, I think I watched The Wire, wire to wire.
Well, when you get into shows like, let's just say, for instance, The Blacklist. The Blacklist, there's like 10 seasons, and there's 24 episodes.
And they're all the same, though. Similar.
They are. But I mean, I enjoyed it. It's it's one plot twist after the other, and then a couple of seasons later, they bring the same plot twist, but they switch it up in a different way. Yeah, it's the same shit over and over again, but I don't mind it.
I think I'm
a simple man.
Yeah. I think my attention to detail.
Well, first off, your attention span period is not the best.
Well, squirrel.
No, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. That's just you. Like, yes. For instance, our old host. If you want to compare, you can talk shit to me too. But like for you lose focus really quick. You get hyped up, then you lose focus. Nick just acts like staring at the sky. What? Do what?
Oh, you talking to me?
I'm going to tell him.
He's going to hear it. That's my boy.
I have a rumor that he may be coming on the show.
He's still in what do they call that when you come back? Like
post-traumatic
stress when people came back from space.
PTSD.
When Elon brought him back, he's still recovering. He's not fully.
Okay.
He's trying to get out in public a little bit, little by little.
So
gotta work.
Look forward to that episode.
Definitely. Can't wait to have him back.
It should be good.
Yeah, we got to be prepared for him.
So I got a gun, here in Texas, and
What?
yeah, another one,
Another one.
Who's that? Who does that?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
My twin brother.
Oh wow, you don't act like him though,
No.
because he hangs out at Diddy parties.
No, I don't.
But
I would have.
I went in and I purchased a gun online, had it shipped over to my local dealership, FFL dealer.
What'd you get?
New 1911 and another AR.
Was that 1911? That's called a Kimber?
Yes, it was a Kimber. How'd you know?
Motherfucker.
So
I'm telling you right now, I'm like fucking Rambo.
they were having a sale and on Palomino.
That's what I always say when I buy something. It was on sale.
And I did some side work, so I kind of earned it.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't know that I bought it yet, but she hadn't seen it. She
Now
will.
she does.
Congratulations.
But I hadn't bought a gun in years.
You know, it's sad that our wives find out shit when they listen to the podcast.
Or when they don't listen and they don't find out.
True story.
And they're like, how come you didn't tell me? How about you listen to the show?
I think Selena just tunes off after the email song.
Oh,
She
yeah,
loves that email song.
probably. But, it is easy to buy a gun. Well, I guess if you don't have no record or,
Yeah.
I went in there and filled out my paperwork, but I guess maybe because I have a license to carry. But there was a guy in front of me, and he had no license to carry, but they ran his background. Boom. He was in and out same day.
Yeah, supposedly once you get cleared, it's pretty easy.
Mine's easy. I mean, literally, I'm in and out. They see that I have an LTC. And they don't even question. Basically, you fill out the form, and it automatically goes through. But this guy had to fill out all the paperwork, and instantly walked in, walked out. But, I've heard of people that have to wait 4 or 5 days, 10 days.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
I just walk in there and say, do you know who the fuck I am? I'm from the shit shows.
What? I was buying the guy. Oh, it's a really nice gun. You should have bought it from us. I'm like, well, I got a good deal. He goes, well, how much did you pay for it? And I'm like, well, he goes, oh, yeah, that was a better deal than you could have got here. But you make up for it because I had to pay $50 for the transfer fee. I still would have saved $100, or I did save $100 buying it where I bought it, even with the transfer fee. But buying a gun, people these days are buying guns left and right because they're not sure what this government, or not really government, what this society is going to do.
Yeah, it's the society. It's the crazy. It's not the fucking. Well, it's the government's crazy, but it's you look on social media. It's the people that are fucking absolutely out of their minds right now.
And they read into so much of this bullshit. It either comes from the left or the right. It comes from both of them.
Yeah.
But then they get hyper focused on it, and that's all they could think. What people don't understand is Donald Trump is doing exactly what he ran on.
What he said he was going to do, yeah.
To a T.
Yeah.
And now there's people upset about it.
Well, and this is where social media comes into play, is because Donald Trump's doing, just not a surprise, he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. But the problem is you get the people on social media, for instance, allow all the stuff he's done in the last, 2 months, 8 weeks he's been in office. 80% of that stuff that he's done, we haven't really seen the payoff.
Right.
Problem is you get these people on the internet, pro-Trump people, and they're acting like it's happened already.
Yeah. No.
What gets on my nerves right now is, and let me finish before you, because I'll sound like some crazy person probably, but right now with the stock market the way it is, what I don't like is watching these people on the news who are making millions of dollars. Like these people are on Fox News, like, what was it, Pete Hegseth? He was like worth $6 million. So you get these people who have money to play with. I was watching Fox this morning. They had a guy on who he's a real estate investor, millionaire, close to being a billionaire. He talked about COVID, and when COVID happened, market crash, kind of like it is now, but it recovers. I know the market's going to recover. It's not going to just fall off the face of the earth, and we're going to have the zombie apocalypse and all that stuff. But the problem is you're still you're playing with people's money.
Yeah.
And when I watch the news, I watched it before we did the show, and you get these people on Fox, and they're like, just calm down, everything's going to be all right. There's people out there that they don't have millions of dollars to play with.
I agree.
And there's a lot of people on Social Security right now who don't have millions to play with. So calm down with that whole stop overreacting. Yes, it's going to play out, but not everybody can lose $5 million and worry about gaining it back in a year.
Yeah. I know my 401k took a hit.
Everyone's did, but it's going to. And it did the last time the markets crashed. It's going to come back. It did it when Biden, it came back.
I don't know.
With COVID, it came back. It's always going to come back. But don't down talk the people who are
suffering,
who are paranoid, suffering, because it hadn't
hit yet.
It hasn't really hit. If we start going, we're talking about a month or two of this, then people can start really freaking out.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all based on these tariffs.
Oh, no doubt.
What people don't realize is all these countries are coming back saying, okay, we're going to drop all our tariffs.
Well, and once again, that's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. They're saying 5 countries or 10, 15 countries have already called. That's what they are saying to get out to make the people. Do we really know that? No, we don't know that.
I mean,
and are they dropping them, reducing them, or just in talks to see
what
we can negotiate?
They probably, it's going. Here's the thing: it's going to happen. It's going to take some time.
We just can't fold first.
It's going to be some hardball, but that's the whole problem. I don't like that either, of just trying to be the big bully. Because
hold on, we're not the bully though.
No. I'm just saying.
Did you see the list of?
No, I saw everything. Yeah,
we're only asking half of what all these other countries are charging us.
I understand that,
and people are pissed off about it. What the fuck?
But it's a double-edged sword, because I've heard many things about, well, people over it's the slave labor. They're using cheap labor. They're using this. We want to bring it back to this country and make better. What are we going to do? Because I'll be honest with you, people over in China and Taiwan, or they're making like $1 a day or some shit like that. I understand that part. Different country, different way of life. But over here, our minimum wage is slave fucking labor. How the fuck do you make it off of fucking less than $10 an hour?
No, I agree.
So how are you talking about bringing jobs over here and factories, and you're going to have to pay people money to do so?
That means the product's going to go up. Price is going to go up.
Everything's going to go up, which is fine. I'm fine with, as long as if we're producing it here. But the thing is why can't we do that now? Why are we not taking care of the people now? Because you have companies, big major companies right now, who are in the United States that are still paying their people half-ass because they can.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, but it's all gonna happen. It's all gonna.
Look, I don't think we're going to see the effects of this in his term.
No, exactly. But that's my problem, is they're acting like he's already done this. No, in 4 years, 5 years, whenever we get it, then you give him his props. You can't give anybody props. I don't care who it is.
Right.
Until we see
the fruit.
That fruit, like with the whole border, give him all the props on that.
Yeah.
He did it. He's doing it. Boom. There you go. He gets props on that, because we've seen the progress in that. We're not seeing anything on tariffs. And once again, you can't, because price goes up, you can't sit here and say, fuck Trump, he did this, he's not doing this, because it is. I don't need Trump to tell me it's going to get better or it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's fucking common sense.
Yeah, you just know.
Yeah, it's
you can't stop the bleeding until period, until you find the problem.
And then I can sympathize with some, like this past weekend, you had what was that called? What was the protest? What was it called?
Hands off.
It was today.
The hands off was it today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my fault. So you have this hands off protest. People out there protesting. You let them protest. The MAGA wants to make fun of them, blah, 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 whatever. I think they have a problem with Doge because of Elon Musk. Now, I will say this. I'm completely against destroying people's property. I've said this before on Tesla and all that stuff. If I was to see somebody damaging a Tesla, I'm probably going to step in.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand people messing with my car. So I would probably step in on that. But at the same time, I can understand why people are against Elon being the head of Doge, because it's a conflict of interest.
It is.
Because he has so many billions of dollars in government contracts. I can see where they have a problem.
Yeah, but I believe he's going to step down soon.
Well, no, he is. But the whole deal is he started this, and which I'm completely fine with. The thing is, this shit should have been done decades ago.
I mean, you want to go through a list of just the few.
Well, it all boils. I know some of the things, but that's the whole point. Is you start throwing out these numbers like the $50 million for condoms in India or wherever. But
I wasn't even going to go that far.
But what are we? Right now, they're just numbers thrown on a wall. You're not. You're telling us, but you're not really showing us anything.
Well, they kind of are. They're telling us the money that they quit being paid. I mean, here's one. Here's what you're gonna love. This one.
I love it.
$2,841,600 to support the Fulbright scholar program, pending the availability of federal year 23 funds. The current expires, so that's basically international education.
Yeah,
right. They got rid of. Hold on.
But how? Like I know, they're saying they're getting rid of these, but were they not signed like an agreement? Like let's just say 2 years ago, it was a 4-year deal or 10-year deal. How can they just come in there and just say, "Oh, nope, cut it, slice it"?
I'm sure it was because by executive order, he was able to do that. I'm sure there was contracts.
Yeah.
But.
No, that brings up. I didn't even think about that. Brings a good point. Like I want to dig into that. And they canceled these contracts, but did they have to pay them out?
Right.
No, not most of them. I mean, from what I could.
Well,
the recruit and development of new talent for the Department of State of Foreign Services. That's $222,000 a year.
No, but here's the thing. We all know it's bullshit. We all know that the government. The problem I have is everybody wants to sit here and say, "Oh, it's the Democrats. It's the Democrats. It's the Democrats." Like.
No.
Are part of the corruption.
Republicans actually was a part of this at one point.
But that's what I'm saying is you get social media is so big, and TikTok pushes this agenda, pushes it to where these people believe it. And, it's like already on TikTok, fucking Trump this morning said, don't be I think he called it a panicker or something like that. They're already the maggots are already on TikTok with don't be a panicker. They just mock every word. That's so fucking annoying. Like, be your own person. Like, you can love Trump, love what he's doing, but you don't have to mock everything and repeat everything. And because he comes out and says, I just canceled the McRib because it's bad for you. Yeah, Trump's number one. He canceled the McRib because it's bad for us. Like, that's the way they are. Like, if you can't stand on your own 2 feet, I cannot respect you. I can't. I can be your friend. I'm not gonna not be your friend because you're a Biden supporter or you're a Trump supporter. But I don't absorb what you're telling me with any respect. Right. If that's all you can do is, if you can't tell me, if I ask you, can you name me one thing that you disagree with on Trump, and you can't give me one thing, we can't have a civil conversation. Because I could tell you billions of things that Biden did wrong. I can tell you billions. I can tell you a lot of things that Trump said he did. He said he was going to do last his term.
I will say, what I do like is they've gotten off the prosecuting the Biden, administration bandwagon. They got their hands full with other things.
Well, they still talk every fucking day. This fucking bitch with the press conference. Because the last minute, just stand on your own 2 feet. Stand on your own 2 feet.
Eventually, you got to quit blaming the last, But I would say they got a year to do that.
Okay, we'll give them a year.
After that,
January 20 next year.
Fuck
yeah, everybody.
Whoa. FBI. Luckily, Cash Patel runs the FBI now.
Cash Patel. That's such a cool name. Dude.
Yeah.
He's a fucking psycho, but that's cool.
I do like his name, dude. They say he sponsored the January 6th singing or the album they put out. But who knows if he did, I don't think he sold any copies, but he did. He might have promoted.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he sold copies. Those motherfuckers be on the bandwagon.
So, man, how many we got a couple emails.
Oh, yes. Email time, guys. Let's do this. Shit shows 2025. Let's go. This is the coolest part of the show. Where we read your emails on the low. But the best part is hearing me flow. So let's get to this shit, bro. There's a pussy in the studio. We got a couple of emails today. One of them is from Hadley Patty. Name sounds awful familiar. Hope she's not a big cunt like the other one I know. Can I see photos of you guys? Yes, you can see photos. If you want me to send nudes, you're gonna have to come up off that Venmo or Zelle though. But you can look at our Facebook page. It's at the Shit Shows on Facebook. Is that right, Mr.?
Yeah, that is right.
Okay. Or on YouTube, it's at the Shit Shows Podcast.
Yep, that is correct.
That's all one word?
That is all one word.
All one word. That's what I'm talking about. Or request via email at Craig@theshitshows.com.
That's CREIG.
That's where also all the complaints go.
Or you could also, call and request them at, what's that number, Miss Producer?
777-9311. Oh, sorry, wrong phone number.
No, wrong song. 903-224-5532.
That is correct.
Yeah,
That's correct. So
you're actually calling us in prison, so you might hear
that is a direct number.
Getting a collect call from. Also, Mr. Richard E. Palmer. That sounds so sexual. Palmer.
Palmer.
Hey, would you like to be on? Would you like to be on the show? Or, yeah, I don't know what they wrote here, but basically, want to know if you could be on the show when you do a live run.
When we're going to do a live run?
Yeah.
I think we're getting close. Hey, would like to
we're
be on the show. Oh, I should use punctuation.
Yeah. Some apostrophes or something. Not that I would fucking understand that. I'd still read it all in one sentence probably. But anyways, yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting prepared. We're getting there. I told you, we have full-time jobs. This is just a hobby. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Then we finally got us a producer.
Yes.
Did we come up with a name for our producer?
I thought we come up with, what, Steph?
For now.
Steph for now?
Steph.
That's very fucking boring.
Your mama.
Ooh. I'm going to call her and tell her.
I love her.
Wow.
So I was, thanks for the emails, by the way. Look forward to reading some. I need some juicy emails, like something like ask me if I got a sexual fetish or something.
Man, you need to set up your
I do need to set up. I'm the most untechnical.
I guess I need to come over and show you how to do it.
Have Stephanie.
That way you get to Mike.
I'm waiting for the marital advice questions like, hey, guys, what would you do if, or how would you
There's
handle?
a bunch of shit
So
that I have to go through. A lot of it is spam.
Yeah.
A lot of it is somebody trying to sell us something or but if we get 10 a week, I'd say 3 of them are spam or some bullshit.
Yeah.
She's literally got to go through every one of them and
Oh. Did I? No, please tell me I didn't. I think I did. Craig, talk about something for a minute.
So I did get one. Let's see if I could bring it up. It was a voicemail. It was a weird one. It was definitely, all it said was ball sack on a voicemail. And I wish I didn't, if I could find it. It was a great one. Anyways, it definitely caught me off guard. I mean, not really. And I think it was from our friend, the butthurt one, Nick.
Oh, no.
I think it was because it didn't leave a name or anything, just ball sack.
It could have been one of my kids' friends, too.
It could have been. It could have been.
Okay, so yesterday, I'm sorry, were you finished?
No, I'm finished.
You know I am. I forget shit. So yesterday, we're sitting there and watching TV, 7:32 p.m. I get a text message. I'll show it to you guys. Boop, boop. I get a text message. Good day, Michael. Spelled my name wrong, by the way. How's your day going? So this is my business phone, by the way. I said, going good. And yours? How can I help you? Very nice. Because I don't know. It comes through as a Gmail.
Okay.
It's not a text. It comes through as
Okay.
Cameron Kinsey, whatever. She says, good. Well, I assume it's a she. Good. It's nice talking to you on here again. Can I see a picture of you? Guess we've talked before. I don't remember. Just got my phone back over a couple months now. I said, yeah, nice try. This is a business phone. We've never talked. She said, oh, sorry, my bad. I can see you. That's the picture she sends me. So I sent her that picture.
Oh, dude. Show the camera. Show the camera.
This is a picture that Craig sent us.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So she says, oh, well, is that a picture of you right now? I said, yeah, I just got out of the shower. You down to fuck? She says, of course, I definitely like that. It's been a while. I had some better fun. I'm down for some if you want to make this happen. I said, you've seen my ass. Now let's see yours. She says, how old are you? And then she responds to, you've seen my ass. Let me see yours. She says, you wish T.I. show maybe, or you wish to show me. She's probably Cantonese or something. I can probably show you sometimes. I didn't ask for it. Basically, she's saying, I said, let me see yours. She said, well, I didn't ask for that picture. I said, if you ain't down to play, then we won't get along. Have a good one. She responds, I'm down, but I need to be sure before sending you my naughty stuffs. Okay, then this is her still. Okay, how do I know everything seems cool with you? If you want to get nasty here with me, you got to throw me some bucks on Cash App or Apple Pay. I said, bitch, please. I don't pay for pussy. Nice try. I'm totally fucking with your stupid ass. Find another sucker, motherfucker. And then I responded right after that. I said, if you don't speak English, that means get the fuck on, stop texting, and last but not least, go fuck yourself. She says, what the fuck? No disrespecting. If you ain't down for fun, you should have just said that. And she didn't call me back anymore. So, but
I get these time. I get them about once a month.
Yeah.
Just random. Hey, I missed your call. Bitch, I never called you.
I don't know who you are.
My wife will see that shit and be like, that can get somebody that, you know, if their spouse is, you know, suspicious,
yes, that
can cause a big time.
Especially because she says she leads it off. We've talked before.
Yes.
You know the fuck we haven't.
Yes. AI is trying to get somebody fucking divorced.
I'm telling you.
But no, I get those every once in a while. But, you know, we talked about on the show once when I got one from the chick from California that wanted to play golf and, you know, this whole deal. And I told my wife, I sent her the picture of Darren, remember?
Yeah.
Told my wife about it. She's like, really? Really? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, really?
She didn't believe it.
Until her sister got one, a friend request, you know, hey, so I missed you, so-and-so. So until Natalie got one, then she believed me, you know. But, you know, to hell with that.
No, I'm feeling you. So you had brought up earlier about Googling, like the Googles of the day.
Yeah, it's called Google Trends.
Yeah, Google Trends.
And the one of the number one things they're researching or people that are Googling are Spike Lee, which we couldn't find any.
I didn't understand why Spike Lee was.
And what was the other one?
The Women's March Madness, which UConn won.
Yeah.
And then
congratulations to Paige. She's going to be playing for the WNBA.
Oh yeah,
here in Arlington, because Arlington has they have the first Dallas Wings or whatever it is. They have the first round, and she's going to be the first round pick.
Really?
Yeah. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Paige.
Yeah.
Do we know Paige?
Paige Booker. I don't know her personally.
So who was the other one that we didn't know the name of it? Well, we knew the name, but we didn't know who it was.
There was 1923, which is the spinoff of Yellowstone.
But there was Jay North.
Oh, Jay North.
Yeah, Jay North. We didn't know who Jay North was.
I had no clue who Jay North was.
Who is Jay North?
So Jay North recently passed away, and he was the actor who played Dennis the Menace.
Oh. Dennis the Menace. When did that show start?
I thought Macaulay Culkin was Dennis the Menace. Who was Dennis the Menace in that? I don't know. Somebody, they redid it, and it was somebody.
It was not.
No, Macaulay Culkin was Richie Rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, Jay North started Dennis the Menace in 1959, I think it said.
1959. That was a good year.
What makes you so good year? It was before 60?
Wasn't even born yet. I don't even think my dad was born yet.
10 less than 69, is that what you say?
See, nasty ass
Freak.
Stuff. Nasty ass stuff.
But real quick, trivia. How much do you think he got paid per episode in the 50s and 60s?
50s and 60s.
For Dennis the Menace, he was about 9 years old.
I'm going to say $100 an episode.
I would say 100. I would say close to 200.
Wow. Okay. Well, it says 500.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot
at
of
59,
money. Right.
He was rolling in the dough.
Yeah. You could buy gum for like a penny.
What could you buy in 1959 for $500, Miss Producer?
I'm going to say a little bit of anything that you wanted.
Well, you going to look it up?
You can't look it up now, shit.
Yeah.
We'll try to talk.
My bad. But, I mean, I think you could buy a car.
I'm pretty sure you could have bought a car.
Not for $500.
1959.
If you could buy gum.
Hold on, 1959 prices. We're gonna Google this up. Keep talking.
I want to go back to this. President Trump, if you could take us back to 1959 prices, you could do it. I'll vote for you for your third and fourth term.
Let's see here. Okay, the medium home price was only $12,000 on average.
That was a deposit.
A loaf of bread was 20 cents.
Wow.
A gallon of milk was $1.
That's back when you got milk delivered, right?
Mm-hmm. And a regular hamburger cost 15 cents. Household goods.
And the beef was better, probably.
Yeah, probably. Clothes dryer cost you $139. That's not much different than today's prices, about triple it. But you could see here. 6-pack of beer cost you $1.68.
Pabst Blue, good old Pabst Blue Ribbon, probably.
So how like $500 a day you could buy so much shit? Cost of living was.
And how many? See, that's another thing. Is how many episodes did they do? Because if it was like 20 episodes, then you're making $10,000.
How many episodes did he do? I would say, let's guess. I'm going to say 200 episodes.
Okay. It's a lot of scratch.
That is a lot. So average car costs you $2,000.
See, 4 episodes, you could have bought him a brand new car.
Brand new. That was a brand new Mustang or Corvette.
That's what I'm talking about. A sports car. So you could have bought a Pinto for probably
for $500.
$500. So he died. You're saying, right? He gone.
He gone.
So I remember. I think it was like when I used to listen to either like Russ Martin or Howard Stern. They did a Deadpool list.
I like the Deadpool list. You want to do a Deadpool?
I think we should do a Deadpool list.
All right. Your top 3 against my top 3.
Okay.
Whoever wins in the next 6 months, the other one has to do a prank of the other one's choosing.
Stephanie, write down a number on the back of your paper right there. A number between 1 and 10. I don't know why I want to do this. It just makes it like
equal.
Yeah. You go first. You pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
4.
He was closer without going over.
Okay, so I go first. So that way he gets to save his last.
How's I get? Wait, okay.
Oh, you want to go first? If you want to go first,
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
So this is going to get really morbid, but I guess we're coming up with a Deadpool list. So number 1 on my list is Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that's a good one. You write this down?
I got it.
Michael J. Fox.
I got it written down.
All right, I get to go next.
Okay, go ahead. See, you should have said that to begin with.
Joe Biden.
Motherfucker, I got him on there already. Okay. I got, so this will be my last one. My last one is Bruce Willis.
Okay, I got Bill Cosby.
Man, that motherfucker's going to live forever.
Bruce Willis? You know what? He is going to die soon.
Fucking Biden.
So y'all both got Biden?
Yeah.
And who's it?
So I have Biden, Michael J. Fox, and Bruce Willis.
I got Joe Biden, Bill Cosby, and then my next one, I guess, would be Don King.
Don King.
Those are some good ones.
Those are good ones.
I think Joe Biden's going to die first.
Me too. I'll be honest with you. Like, I feel bad for the guy because he is so frail, but I figured he would probably, I think I said 6 months after he was done.
I said a year, yeah.
Because he's going to be so, like, nothing's going to, not that it was clicking, but now that he's retired, there's nothing that's sparking that brain. You're just sitting around doing nothing.
So if you want to comment, you want to add to our Deadpool, you want to give us your Deadpool list.
Yeah, put it in the comments. We'll do something on Facebook.
You know how to find us?
Give us a list.
It's all over social media, how to get a hold of us. Our website.
We'll do like a contest. Maybe we'll like the winner will send them a T-shirt.
Yes.
I didn't say
Shit Show's T-shirt.
I didn't say it was going to be a shit show. I'll just send you a T-shirt.
Actually, I've got some shirts that are coming in.
You know what? What I can do is the winner can get a pair of my used underwear.
You know what? I was thinking about that. So if you're looking for a nice, good pair of underwear.
Yes.
To smell.
And I wear really good underwear, by the way.
I don't know what kind of underwear you. All I know is the other day I've been over and I've got like no ass, so my underwear always poke out. And Mike goes, "You don't wear those to work, do you?" And I'm like, "What?"
They had like cartoons or something on them.
They
I'm
had
like,
sausage
dude,
hot dogs.
you work in construction. Like, you've got to, people got to make fun of you for them underwear.
Bro, I'm the boss.
I don't give a fuck if you're the boss or not.
If they make fun of me, they don't see it, first of all. My brother used to throw shit down my ass crack because it was always hanging out.
Well, I would expect nothing less from him.
Dude, I've had wire nuts, fucking screws, clippings of wire.
Have you ever, okay. Have you ever gone home, taking your clothes off, take a shower, and something falls out of you?
Yeah, B-cap. You know what a B-cap is? A wire nut. Straight out of my asshole.
You don't feel that down
No,
there?
it was like, it was trapped.
It was like R. Kelly. That's up in the closet.
So, the last thing I really want to talk about is Fortnite. I know Fortnite is probably one of those things no one wants to hear, but that fucking shit's addicting.
So, I just started playing beginning of this year. I bought my Christmas gift to myself, if you will, was I bought a PlayStation 5. And I think I told this story, but I just started playing. Now, I don't play that often. I think I played today, right before we did the show. I played a couple rounds. That's the first time I played since Thursday night, I think it was. But I love it. I'm still not used to it, so I get frustrated after about 2 or 3 games. I'm done. But I'm enjoying it. I even got Steffer on it. She played a couple rounds. She can't play with the shit, but
fuck off. Or as I recently created another one of those things. Fro.
Fuck right off.
Fuck right off.
Well, speaking of fuck right offs.
Oh.
Earlier today, you said you sent out a thing for acronyms of WTF without using the cuss words.
I did. So I was on the social media and I saw a picture that says, without cussing, give me another meaning of WTF, of what it could stand for. So I got way too far, which is, these are going to be basic because you can't cuss. I got one, when to fart, way too funny, who to find, where to fish. Now, this is where it gets good. I'm just reading comments, by the way. Somebody said, "Who's the fag?"
Whoa, I'm not putting that out there. Who just said that?
And she might be talking about cigarette. Who's the fatty? Whistle to friends. Wishful thinking, fat boy.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Here's my motto: who to finger?
Who to finger? I like that one.
Hey now.
So there's also some other ones that came in. White trash failure. Women's track and field. That's pretty basic. Worst to first.
What was the number one answer, though?
So there wasn't a number one. It was just one of those, like I said, it was on, I don't know, Facebook, Instagram. And it literally, it was just that picture that I sent you. And it just said, try to do something. I mean, there was comments under it.
Yeah.
But that would just be random people doing it. It wasn't like a top 10 type situation. If you've got anything that, comment on the Facebook page.
So what was yours again? Fro?
Yeah. Fro.
What's it?
Fuck right off.
Okay. I like that.
She came up with that at Choctaw the other day.
Oh, you were fucked up, huh?
I had a few drinks. It was fun.
You were fucked off.
Bro, I went up to the desk because the last time we went, for some reason, something was wrong with my account. I had no free play. I had no meals, nothing. It's like almost I had just started my first day there at the casino.
It was a sham.
So I get there and I log in, and when I get to Choctaw, and I had everything back to the way it was, but I went up to the desk and I was like, hey, I was here a couple weeks ago and I had some food credit for the league, which is the sports bar there. And I was just wondering if it was still on there. And she looked it up. She goes, not on here, but how much was it? I can add it to it. And I was like, I was thinking it was like 120 or something. She goes, so 150 would be okay. It's just me and Stephanie. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So we went up in there and ate. I had a little bit of a gummy. And we went and ate everything in their mama. Fucking Sundays, jalapeno. Oh, okay. mozzarella sticks, jalapeno mozzarella sticks. We ate it all. Like $80 worth of fucking food. Mm-hmm. Anyways, mozzarella sticks. We went a couple weeks ago, and there was at this league bar, they called jalapeno mozzarella sticks. Absolutely amazing. Must have been drinking because I did not realize when we ate them what it actually was until the other night, Saturday when we went. They are regular mozzarella sticks, and they get dried jalapeno dust and just dust it over the cheese sticks. Okay. So I bring that up because those cheese sticks were so good that a buddy of mine ordered them online and had it sent to my house because we watch games and stuff over here. So I'm always cooking. So he just sent them over here so we can make them here. But these are actual jalapeno mozzarella sticks. Like you can see the jalapeno red and green and stuff like that. These motherfuckers literally just dusted some seasoning.
So it ain't the same ones.
It's not the same one. Mm. And now then they didn't even taste right. They didn't even taste good.
He was so devastated.
After you've had them your way.
Yeah. But it's not even my way. We just bought them online. They're already, I just still throw them in the deep fryer, but that's it.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was fun.
The messed up part is even though we didn't have to pay for food, our bill still came at like $40-something for 3 drinks.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
$20 for a Dos Equis draft. Now, granted, it's in a 24-ounce plastic.
That's the only thing I don't like about going Choctaw or Windstar.
I'd rather go to Shreveport. I'd rather go to Vegas, but it's so quick. It's less than an hour and a half to get there. And, you get free rooms. And they invited us to some VIP thing, which was very un-VIP-ish, I will say. Mm. So I'm throwing that out there like, oh, I'm a VIP, but they didn't really treat me other than getting
anybody else go? Did y'all?
No, it was just us.
Just us.
I know M and J said they were going to go, but
we saw Dave. Okay, Dave. But we didn't see him till Sunday morning. We were walking around after we ate breakfast, and I saw him and his wife. They were getting ready to leave too. So, but I didn't know they were out there. But we lost our ass. We were in bed by 9:00. So.
That's losing your head. My wife seen that text. She goes, "What you think happened?" I was like, either they got drunk or they ran out of cash.
Yeah. No, we took $200.
Mike is good about not, going to the ATM.
And she was worried too. We were like, she said, what did she said? Oh, it's like, you ready to go up to the room? She goes, well, are you going to stay or are you going to go back down? Because normally I'll see her to bed and then I make my way back downstairs. But I was like, I wasn't feeling it at all. Yeah. I really wasn't. I took $100 out. Well, I needed cash for valet and food tip and stuff like that. And then we played $80 on the way out. And that thing went in like $2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. I was like, let's get the fuck up out of here.
That's good, man. My ass would have been, I need to go ahead and get a voucher.
Yeah, exactly.
I need a credit.
We didn't even realize that Friday, Cole was there Friday. I thought he was going to be there Saturday. With some other dude there Saturday, but he was there Friday night. Cole Wetzel was.
Damn. I want to go see him so bad.
Yeah. I know. I'd like to go as well.
Yeah.
You just want to go.
Well, the problem is now is dude done blown up, and it's like fucking $150 for nosebleeds.
Cole Wetzel, get your shit together. We want to come see you, but I ain't trying to pay $300 for floor seats.
My wife will give you a handy for a discount.
Yes, that she will.
Probably won't be the best one. But.
Yeah, she can't give a handy worth of shit.
I will tell you, this here, it works if you do it right. You know what I mean? Apparently, she didn't do it right.
You didn't train her the right way, because I don't know what the fuck she was doing Saturday night. It was not that. I will tell you that.
All right, well.
Guys, it's been a great one. Oh. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go back to the Dennis the Menace.
Oh, okay.
I actually did my job.
All right. Okay.
I looked it up. He did a total of 146 episodes.
Wow.
So it was four seasons.
Yeah.
Guess what the total was without
146 times 5. You're looking at almost 700,000.
No, 73,000 is all he got.
Oh yeah. But that was a lot of money back then.
Oh, definitely.
And then you get the residuals from the repeats. How many? So it was 100 episodes in 4 seasons. So that was about 22 episodes a season, maybe. Like
the first one it showed 32. I don't know if it stayed 32 all 4 seasons.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, instead of 146 total episodes.
Oh,
my math was way fucking
like Nick's math.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm sure he made some money off Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a cute show. I mean, back then everything was so innocent and cute and sweet and.
Louise Flomo calling the Shachows.
Uh-oh. You want to answer it live?
Yeah. It'll pick it up.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to the shit shows. Hello.
Hola.
Miss Louise.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear us?
Got technical difficulties.
Can you hear us? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
This is the shit shows you called.
I'm tired.
Say what? Is this the girl who texted me last night?
She hung up.
Come
Alrighty.
see they been moved.
Yeah, that may be her.
Yeah.
Well, it
Son of a
works.
bitch.
It does work.
It does work.
All righty.
We got
Well,
our first prank caller.
903-224-5532. That number. See y'all later, people.
Come on, Joe Biden.